What's good? It's your boy Lil Dro. I'm here from the A64. I'm coming out with me and my team. You already know we taking over 2020.
What's up? What's up? Wesley Quarterbomb, aka Wes Attack, aka Wes the Wizard, the artist, producer, the rapper. 29114 Atlanta, South Carolina.
Thanks.
You already know it's South Carolina. I mean, Mandrill, also known as Hype.
Word. So, what made you want to get into music, bro?
Man, always as a kid I was watching, music videos, because, they used to have that channel that used to play all those music videos. I just really grew up off of that. I ain't really want to make music, but I just remember at the lunch table, me and my bros, we was freestyling, and for some reason I was just kind of killing it. So I just started wanting to be a rapper ever since 9th grade.
Word.
For me, middle school, 8th grade, I used to always be rapping in my on sheets of paper and all that. Be like, yo, I'm gonna make a rap song one day. Then I got to art school. I left high school in 10th grade, went to art school. Once I got there, I was around people that knew how to use things like FL Studio and all that. And I was like, you know what, I'm gonna hold on to that dream I had when I was in middle school. And cause I was always making artwork on my life. I'm an artist first, and that always gonna be my first love. And I just applied my artistic creativity and process to my music. And since 11th grade, I just put my foot on the gas.
Facts.
Sure, just listening to old classics is just crazy how the poetry and everything just works. And it's organized, so I just gained a big interest in it at a young age.
Word. So, who would you say you look up to in music? Like, this person, almost just changed my life, changed how I think.
Sure, I would say Kendrick Lamar and Snoop Dogg. It's the flow that really can't match it. You really can't match it because it's just so unique.
Facts.
Yeah, for me, that's a hard one because I'm a fan. I'm gonna just want to say this. I'm a fan of hip hop. I'm a fan of rap and hip hop. A lot of rappers now, they on their own thing. They kind of don't even care for the culture and put the culture down and stuff. And for me, I'm a huge fan of it. The 80s and 90s, 2000 era is my favorite era. So my top 5, whatever, my favorite, the ones I listen to the most, it's not in no order. I like people with missions and all that. Nipsey Hussle, rest in peace, he had a mission. The marathon continues. Bankroll Fresh, Street Money Worldwide, and I like geniuses too, Kanye. Listen to a lot of Kanye. Tupac a genius too. He was an actor before anything, and people like that. Kendrick too, he's my favorite modern rapper, stuff like that.
So currently right now, I would say my favorite rapper is Lil Baby, but really Drake he kind of influenced me to actually want to make my own music, because when I heard the way he would put his heart in his music, nobody ever did that at the time. Nobody really rapped and put their heart into it. And when I realized I could do the same thing, that's when, Drake kind of changed me. I started to just want to write my own music. I started writing. I got better. I started switching, playing up with my flows, started making new flows, started realizing that I could really flow on any type of beat, and then it just went on from there.
Word. Sir. Do you feel the area you're in, you need to stay here, or do you think you need to, move out and branch out?
That's actually really good question. I'm sorry to cut you off, but that's a real good question, because I want to stay here in Greenville, but it's I just know my creativity is kind of pushing me to bigger cities. I kind of want to go to either Atlanta or Houston, because I just feel over here people ain't working together to try to bring this whole place up. Speaker Knockers, he did it by himself. Rest in peace, Speaker Knockers, and he got pretty close, but RIP, what happened to him. But I feel if Greenville could work as a team, A64 could work as a team, South Carolina could work as a team, we might be able to put this shit on the map for real. Because you got Atlanta, Then you got nothing, which is South Carolina. Then you got Charlotte. Like, they put themselves on the map. Charlotte put themselves on the map. Atlanta put themselves on the map.
Skip right over us.
And then skips right over us. We got there and connect this city right in the middle.
People not doing it right, I feel like. People not doing it right, man. Like, people that do make it, they don't claim it, you know. And I look around now, most people, besides the ones I'm around, they doing the same thing everyone else doing. So it's like, being around a group of unique people like us, you know, it gives us the opportunity to really give South Carolina a good representation.
Facts.
For sure.
Yeah. Now, do you feel like you don't get that support from like your peers and everything like that, or like it's like, say when somebody makes it from a town, it seems to me it's like only 1 or 2, 3 people only make it, and then those people go, but they don't. No one else just supports everybody. Do you get that feeling?
I ain't gonna lie, that was a complicated question.
Do you kind of get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like,
a little bit.
it's just like
Just like you running dolo.
yeah. Do you feel like you're by yourself? Do you feel like you have the support from your peers, like, you know, partners, everything like that?
It's like very slim, like, you know, it's your friends, but you gotta keep the circle small at the same time. So it's only like a select few.
Now, do you feel that you can only make music for one genre?
Oh, you know your ass on this one.
I mean, me, I feel like there's 2 sides you can take. For me, I happen to be a fan of hip hop. I grew up off hip hop. I'm a fan of that, and because of that, I don't want to disrespect any other genres that I did not, you know, take a part of. But at the same time, I'm a black man. Like, we started all the genres to keep it 100. Like, country was started by a black man, rock was started by a black man. So I ain't got no problem with Uzi being a rock star, or Lil Nas X, you know, being, you know, that country genre kind of rap stuff. Because us black people, we started it, so we should have the ability to do whatever we want, like Jimi Hendrix, Michael Jackson, all them. But for me, I'm a fan of hip hop. I can't like just make it with rap people and switch up on them. I can't do that.
You feel the same way?
Well, actually, I kind of feel differently. I feel like, you know, music is music. Put your own art into it. Make what you make. Don't box it in by saying this is hip hop. This is, you know, just make it creative. Create it in your mind.
Where do y'all see hip hop within the next, you know, few years? You know how everything's changed from like, what, 2016 we had Uzi, Yachty and stuff like that, where it really changed. Where do you think the sound's going now?
I mean, I kind of agree with Mike. I feel like after a while, these genres really won't matter because everyone's not trying to flow off of like an older type thing, so they're like create a new type of art and it's gonna run out in type of way.
How has music changed your life?
Ooh, it's did a lot of things. Yeah, that transition I just made from that beat to the other, that's how much I would say rap saved me, because there was a lot of, you know, times when I didn't know who to go to for certain things. Like, of course, my mama was but I couldn't go to her about every single thing in the world. So when I was up to MP3 player for a long time before phones got popular. I used to play outside, and like music really, you know, made me get up, because my father, he wasn't really the typical father every, you know, white American boy might have, you know what I'm saying? My dad was a non-nothing, so my mom had to be mom and dad but rap, it did its thing to prepare me for things that my dad should have taught me. And like, it also prepared me for life, and like, it made me grow up fast. So that's why I appreciate it. I'm like, you know what, let me try to do what I can do to help people that know me, you know, do this thing, because a lot of people I know don't have that dad either. So that's how I feel about it being how much it means to me.
So I ask, what would be your overall message within your music for people? A lot of people go through things. A lot of people listen to music to have that escape, that getaway. You know, what do you provide? Do you provide energy? You know, positivity, just having fun?
I like to say a tip to everybody who just, you know, maybe not be having a good day, may, you know, just be feeling like emotions is killing them. Get down, sit down, write a song, write something, just keep writing. You're gonna get better. Speak it from the heart, and eventually, you know, you'll really be spitting some cold facts. Like, I used to be really depressed. Like, I wasn't really depressed, but I used to be really down. Like, I was failing school and you know, I just write music. Every time I would write a song, it would make me feel 3 times better than I even thought I would feel, because I realized that I could do something. I realized that I created it. I realized that I made it. I realized that I had the power. I realized I could do anything that I really set my mind to. And it just kind of cured me of a lot of mental illnesses that may run across your brains, your demons. You know, I fight my demons. Like, I don't give a f***. I tell them get the f*** out, because I can goddamn create what the f*** I do. You know, this is my life, this is my reality.
Has everything that you went through in life give you, like, I don't know, does it push you to do better? Like, maybe your family didn't do as good as you wanted, and then you want to do better than them to carry.
Yeah, it's like going through life, especially like now I'm like basically young adult. It's like you lose friends back to back because you're just coming out of school and you got nobody else really to rely on and all that. So it's like you got that notebook and paper. It's like you can say everything you gotta say, get everything through. Cause you really running low the whole time. You just gotta do it every day.
Yeah.
So what was growing up like with you? You said you know, grew up with like single mom. How does that affect you in your like day-to-day life now as a, you know, black man growing up?
Yeah. Matter of fact, I was about to talk about the same situation. Like, I told my mom and sisters about like a few weeks ago. No, it was last week. You know, I got kicked off school campus and stuff. And one thing that my mama parent told me was that with certain things, I'm on my own. You know, I have to do things on my own because I'm a man now. And I appreciate all those moments. Like, she, like I said, they filled the father part for me. And now I'm a person that wants to be there for someone, because I know how it feels not to have no one to be like around. So like, it makes me want to be, I'm already a better man, I feel like. And this is the thing, like, I honor my mother and father, you know, I love them both. My experience, you know, I'm just take those and bring them with me. Like, it's like being poor and stuff too. Like, you been poor, so you know how that feel. You don't want your kids to feel that. So you gonna make sure you ain't bringing no child in this world unless you know you got the bag.
Empathy.
Yeah, so that's how I feel about it.
Do you feel that all that's going on in the world right now, do you feel like it's hard to like lead people?
I feel like a lot of people have been getting dumbed down by social media, so in a way it should be easier to lead people, but people are so caught up in their phones and so caught up in social media that it's actually kind of getting to the point where it's actually harder to lead people, but it should be easy.
Yeah, I'll say, is it hard to start a song? Like me as because I rap and stuff, like I can vibe, I can finish a song in one day once, but then at times like I'll be writing something or whatever, find the right beat, and then I just can't write to it. Like that writer's block or whatever is real. Like what do you do to get out of that?
I try to avoid any writer's block. Really, when I try to write something, I try to have some type of emotion or something behind it, or like, what do you call it, motivation, ambition. Right. Put something like to push you behind is something that you can like talk about forever. I mean, like if it's you trying so hard to do something that you really haven't tried to do before, then I don't know, it just feels like you shouldn't spend all that time stuck on one. Yeah.
I'll say, were your first performance ever?
Okay.
How did that go?
Okay. Shout out to DJ X. Shout out to DJ Curry. Shout out to Takumi Segi. You know, they started everything for me. You know, set me up with my first performance. I made my first album. Well, I made the first EP, and on the day it released, we had like 60, 70 people packed in a small gym. I performed the whole thing live with the homeboys, and that first one was crazy. And then I made this song called Cartoons in like 11th grade. The whole school knew it. And so the first little stage performance open mic we had there, I was jumping on the walls and all that. It was crazy. So I definitely want to thank them for that. But I definitely want to shout out the performance that you held, man, because it was like on some small, like tiny desk type of vibe, and right. Wasn't for that meetup, we probably wouldn't be here right now. Right. And I like chill stuff like that too. It doesn't always have to be 1,000 people in front of you. Yeah. You know, the best ones to me are the ones that you remember the faces.
Who was the person that kind of brought you into the music scene? Like for me, this one of my great friends, Austin AB, shout you out. But he set me up with FL. He set me up with a mic. He taught me how to do all this stuff. Who was your like influence, your go-to person? Like if you needed some how to do this, how to do that, who was that person for you?
So you're saying like not a celebrity?
Yeah, like,
so, like somebody you actually know.
Yeah, like so like.
I would actually say that I really kind of did a lot of shit myself, so I didn't really, ever look for anybody with inspiration, because I did it all in my room on my mattress type. But like recently, I mean, I've been coming across, Wes, came across Ace. He not here right now, but that nigga is fire too.
Shout out to Ace.
This dude's an artist. For right now, these are my two go-to. Like,
we locked in. We trained to go for sure. Like, we're not even playing games.
I never had.
Y'all got the footage. We just left the studio, like, trained to go, like, for real.
Shoot. Well, I was gonna say shout out to my boy Duco, cause I remember one time I was in the studio with him and I was figuring out like how the process was done and everything. And I figured out they was doing it the next day, so I tried to write my first like freestyle, and I did that, and they really. So that's when I was like, started turning my poetry into like actual music. Started trying to going off and try to impress.
Yeah, we got freestyle now. Hey, yeah.
I'm just gonna sip on the joint.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna get drunk.
Okay.
I'm just gonna get drunk.
Yeah.
Bitch,
they can record without you being behind it or not?
Yeah, it can.
Word. Also, you can back up, get in. We about to do a freestyle now together, a little cypher.